Premier Planet, Justin Barlow is here standing next to the Challenge Pro World Cup, and we are this close to finding out who's going to take that home on Friday night, December the 30th. But if you weren't here in Woodstock this last Saturday, here's what you missed out on. We started the evening with a special attraction tag team match. Yeah, boys! Back in action together, Scott Colton and Iniestra taking on the team of 0-3 and Texas Pete, whose shoulder chip just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, tonight, ya boys haven't lost a single step. They haven't teamed in a while, but it seems like they were never apart. Iniestra is able to catch Texas Pete in a sunset bomb. 1, 2, 3. Your boys walk out from the opening matchup, heads held high, going into their matches later on in the evening. Up next, our first quarterfinal match in the Challenge Pro Cup tournament saw the corn-fed Colossus, the big Texan, Michael Mack, take on the world champ of PPW, the world exclusive Matt Vine, who wanted nothing more than to take this trophy home to prove why he deserves an official WWE tryout, which again, I want to reemphasize, since September of 2012, PPW has gotten for 6 different individuals. Well, unfortunately for Vine, it was Mack, then Vine, tied at 1 fall apiece, and then who comes out? Chase Gosling. Chase comes out under the guise of, oh, he just wants to watch the match. He just wants to take a few pictures with his phone. Well, Vine decides he's going to get Chase before Chase gets him. So Vine takes out Chase, but unfortunately, that allows Mack to regain his steam, and he's able to put the champ away for the count of 3. Michael Mack moves on, and unfortunately for Matt Vine, he is out of the Challenge Pro Cup tournament match. But it was announced by Premier CEO Randy Ritchie that since the world title hasn't been defended due to Matt Vine being in the tournament, this coming Friday, not Saturday night, that's right, we're temporarily modifying our weekly schedule taping over the holidays to better suit your holiday scheduling needs. So this Friday night, Matt Vine is going to put the PPW World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Irish Andy Anderson. Following that, the human video game Scott Colton and USA Ulysses S. Adams in our second semifinal match in the Challenge Pro Cup tournament. Scott Colton, back-to-back pinfall victories, all the credit in the world, and a big salute to USA. Scott Colton moves on to this Friday in the semifinals, and USA unfortunately had to hit the showers to lick his wounds. And in our main event, triple threat match, big-time triple threat match, Iniestra, Ronnie Metro, and Chase Gosling. Now, Ronnie and Chase, right out of the gate, they started trying to get under Iniestra's skin. Chase comes out wearing a big old sombrero. Ronnie comes out wearing a poncho. Hey, look who it is. It's Premier CEO Randy Ritchie.
From another mother. Now, I had to come in because I want to set the stage a little bit. Iniestra, little Iniestra, solidly packed Iniestra, about 5'9", 175 pounds, gaining muscle. He threw out the challenge, if you recall, to the 2 much bigger men, Chase Gosling and Ronnie Metro, and I'll let you take it from there.
Exactly. So Iniestra throwing out the challenge for a triple threat match. In the early going, it looked to be more of a handicap match than a triple threat, with Chase and Ronnie ganging up on Iniestra, but Iniestra...
They beat that kid up for 30 minutes, but the kid kept coming back.
And you know what happened then? Chase and Ronnie got frustrated. They're trying to communicate. The communication breaks down. They end up going after each other. And what happens then? Iniestra gets the advantage, gets them both down on the mat. Lion salt over both guys.
What had happened was Chase Gosling and Ronnie Metro, everything brewed, and Gosling put some sort of move on Metro and then turned into a move from Iniestra, and the kid hits him with a lion salt and covers both of them. 1, 2, 3.
Both the refs' hands going down. 1, 2, 3.
The courage and heart that kid displayed was off the chain.
It was amazing, but you know what? Chase and Ronnie, not willing to let sleeping dogs lie. They start making like they're going to go to the back. They turn right around, gang mentality. They start wailing on Iniestra. Chase slams Iniestra down.
With
Ronnie
the big
goes up.
mustache ride power bomb, and Ronnie Metro jumps from the top of the building practically right onto the center of Iniestra.
And later come to find out, Iniestra's ribs were actually somewhat damaged in that collision.
Somewhat damaged. That kid played football in college and in high school. He knows what broken ribs feel like. He knows what bruised ribs feel like. There will be no Feliz Navidad for the kid because he's going to be half out of it on pain pills and not going to be able to enjoy the celebration with his family. Not to mention, you two punks took him out and took him away from a week of pay, and you hurt his, not only his pride, but you hurt his career. So this week, this is the big news. Lay it on him.
Yeah, but you know what? Before Ronnie and Chase could finish the job, Scott Colton comes down with the equalizer, chair in hand, chases both of those guys out, no pun intended, and Chase and Ronnie run to the back, and with help from some other members of the roster,
Michael Mack and one Matt Vine.
Iniestra's able to get back to his feet and get to the back where he got looked at by medical professionals. And like you said, he's not going to be in attendance this Friday because of the hurt that Ronnie and Chase put on him.
The kid could barely yell during his promo without pain.
But this coming Friday, again, we are here the next 2 Friday nights, not Saturday, to better suit your holiday schedules.
And ours.
And ours, yes. This coming Friday, we've got semifinals, the semifinals of the Challenge Pro Cup tournament. You're going to see Michael Mack take on Ronnie Metro, and Chase Gosling is going to have his hands full with Scott Colton.
One fired up Scott Colton. He's got some words for Gosling and for Metro, so keep checking back later this week for more details on that matchup.
And for Colton, now it's about more than just this. It's about revenge.
It's about revenge, and it's about the reckoning. I know Iniestra. He ain't going to be out long. And I know Scott Colton. And usually, when that kid says something, am I lying when I say he follows through?
And he's going to do everything he can to take Chase out of this tournament. And then our main event, as I mentioned before, Irish Andy Anderson is back, and he's going to try and take that title from Matt Vine.
From Matt Vine, who is down right now, but I guarantee you he ain't going to stay there.
Again, Premier Planet, we are here the next 2 Friday nights, the Friday before Christmas. And don't forget to join us Friday, December the 30th, because on that night, someone is walking home with the Challenge Pro Cup in the finals of the tournament.
New Year's Eve right, ring it in right, probably displaying this bad boy above their mantelpiece.
Maybe pour a little champagne into it, drink out of it. We don't know. Frankly, some of these guys, I don't want to know what they would do with this cup, but you are going to want to be here the next 2 Friday nights at Premier Pro Wrestling, 1230 Davis Road in Woodstock, Illinois. I'm Justin Barlow. He's Rockin' Randy. We will see you folks out here in Woodstock.